But I don't think there's any question. The Senate is under attack, was under attack. All of you, your lives were in danger last night.
Magulo ang daan, hindi tayo bibitiw. Sa luha at sa galit, may puso pang aawit. Bumangon ka, bayan ko.
Because sabi niya baka, because he did not escape during, after. But ang sabi din kasi nung asawa niya, after niya nakita na someone will go so far as lusubing ang Senate just to get him, that's why he did it. Kasi kung if I was in his shoes, I will escape when it's least expected. But again, mali yung word na escape because there's no warrant eh. Diba? There's no warrant. So, he's free to go. When you for example pumunta ka sa simbahan at sabihin mo, I'm seeking sanctuary. Pag gusto mo nang umalis, pwede kang umalis. It happened kay June Lozada. He slept on my couch on the 5th floor. And then, nung sinabi, doon na lang siya sa mga madre. And then, sinabi, doon na lang siya sa Lasal Green Hills. Lumipat siya doon.
SP, kung walang warrant, bakit siya nagtago dito sa Senate? Bakit
Because hinabol siya ng mga NBI na walang warrant. So, I'm not saying as a fact walang warrant. Excuse me. I'm saying they did not present the warrant to us. And I'm waiting for it. They did not give us. If they gave me the warrant, my advice could have been different. So same. Kayo nag-seek sanctuary dito. Sabi niyo, sir, media kami, inaaresto kami, wala namang warrant. I talked to the police. Ba't niyo hinahabol? Wala, sir. Or may warrant. Nasaan ang warrant? Wala. Sabihin ko, dito muna kayo sa Senate. 3 days later, wala pa rin yung warrant. Sabihin mo, boss, gusto ko nang umuwi ka na. Diba? So that's the reality. Is it the best? I want him to attend each and every session. I want him to be there. I told him last night, Sen Bato, sana you can attend the impeachment.
Sir,
It's his constitutional duty. Last follow-up then.
SP, do you still consider it as an attack when you mentioned kahit marami na ito na una pong nagpaputok ng warning shot yung OSAA, hindi yung sabi lang.
Okay. Kung tututukan kita ng baril, papasukin ko bahay mo na may baril ako. Nag-warning shot ka, pinutukan kita pabalik. Is it not an attack? Sorry but I don't think there's any question. The Senate is under attack, was under attack. All of you, your lives were in danger last night. I know it's your job to ask a question, but you will tell me, pagka may nagpaputok na warning, hindi under attack yun? My God, we're a democracy. This is the Senate of the Philippines. Please naman, di ba? What do you think happens when there's no democracy? Who's the first casualty? The media. Anong media kapag wala? Di ba? Pag sinabing kami muna nagpaputok, umatras sila, or security guard ng GSIS yun, di sabihin nyo, baka ito ay gawa-gawa lang, baka ito ay drama. Pero nagko-focus kami dito, hinihintay namin articles of impeachment, nakita nyo naman lahat ng pangyayari. Napakagaling ko naman mag-orchestrate ng lahat na yan. Kaya kong papuntahin dito mga armadong grupo. You know my history. I've been in government since 1992. Do you have any history of doing that? O sa Taguig, have we done anything like that ever? No, so, excuse me, I mean, I'm not taking offense at the question, but, you know, if you have any doubt, you're doubting our democracy, you're not doubting my statements.
ko lang, sir. Sir, sinabi kasi ni Senate Sec Dong Mendoza right after the shots were fired last night na perceived NBI. Are you ready to say that na perceived NBI yung kalaban?
Nasabi naman ni Sec Dong yon. At sabi ko sa kanya, I don't blame you for giving them the information on the ground. And Mayan, you ask the right questions. At tama yung direction nyo, etc. But I'll be very fair. When the President called to check how we are, and when the President said, it's not government, it's not the AFP, it's not the PNP, it's not the NBI, of course, he's the President. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll assume. But I told him, but Mr. President, we have a bad experience sa NBI. They haven't been truthful with us. Having said that, Sec John Vic assured me, walang whitewash to. So he told me some of the information even before we got home kasi I'm sorry for the reaction but you know, people risked their lives yesterday. One of our nagugulpi na yung isang OSAA, the others could have done this. What I want to prevent is that there are certain things in life na may red line yan. Di ba? You respect your parents, unahin mo yung mga tatanda, PIDA, di ba? Pero kung yun ay mga normal na kabastusan, di ba? But you don't attack Malacanang. You can march, you can protest. You don't burn down the Supreme Court. And you don't attack the Senate in an armed manner. Di ba? It was 100% an attack. If it turns out sa investigation na sira ulo lang yon, na he lost his mind, then a question ko, how did he get the IDs? How did he get in? How did he get? If it was government, then I'm sure the president will act upon it, di ba? So I don't know right now and I don't want to give details, but sinabi na but yung binasa ko sa iyo, galing na kay Sec. John Vic yun. So, at sinabi niya, NBI yun.
Sir, paano yung pasok?
Sir, sinabi ni Sir John Vic,
Yeah,
NBI?
See, my staff was just pointing out that there's still difference between yung sinasabi ng PNP or ni Sec. John Vic at yung sinasabi ng OSAA. That's normal in the investigations. That's why sabi namin, mag-joint investigation tayo. So far, I do not have a reason to not believe Sec. John Vic. Why? First, nung nakita yung bag at sinabing pag nabalikan yan, mahuhuli natin or paamoy natin sa aso kung may barel, he didn't have to tell me that. But he did at may nahuli. Okay. Secondly, lahat ng request niya, pinagbigyan ko. Umikot yung mga police, disarm yung iba natin tao dito. Yung hiningi niya na isweep yung floor by floor. Yung hiningi niya na isecure yung CCTV. Lahat ng mga hiningi ko sa kanya pabalik. CCTV nung kabila, nung GSIS, ibigay sa atin. Yung before he left, sabi ko, sir, step by step, keep us informed. But that's the problem nga, 'di ba? So I'm hoping magkatugma lahat. So sa report natin ano yung sa report kay Sec. John Vic nakababa yung barel. Sa report sa atin, the Sergeant of Arms asked the individuals to identify themselves. Sino yan? A loud male voice from outside answered NBI. At that moment, one of the armed individuals was seen immediately raising and aiming a long firearm toward the direction of the QRT, PNP, and OSAA personnel. The Sergeant at Arms ordered the individual to lower his firearms on the ground. The individual failed to comply, instead assumed a tactical position, prompting the Sergeant at Arms to fire warning shots, after which the exchange of gunfire followed. The exchange lasted approximately 3 minutes. So, siguro you could see why I was upset. Because yung Sergeant of Arms, hindi ako naglagay niyan, ha? I wasn't Senate President before this. I forget now kung si Senator Cheese or Senator Subiri, no? But he's a respected general, okay? And you don't get to be a respected general by being a cowboy or gung-ho na hindi ko lang gusto mukha mo, paputok na, di ba? So when he reported that, may assumption of regularity, but I told Sec. John Vic, if you want anyone to excuse themselves from the investigation because they themselves investigation, ako, kung gusto niyo ako imbestigahan, I will excuse myself from the investigation. So ganun kami ka-open para malaman nga natin. Because nga, you know, when you get used to something, it becomes regular. So because we got used to may nag-hold up sa mga kantong madidilim, parang pag news, sige, news, pero okay lang. So you remember the first time na may na-rape na 2-year-old or 3-year-old, how outraged everyone is? People are still outraged, but when people realize that Shabu does that to the mind, di ba, parang nagiging normal sa iba eh, which we cannot allow to happen. So whether it's a heinous crime or an attack on the Senate, we cannot allow that to become the new normal. No, that's why until this point, di ba, I've been totally logical reason. But to say na kami pa umatake doon and everything, I could have, if Senator Bato and I wanted to plan him going out, it's very simple. Sumakay siya sa kotse ko and I'll bring him out. Why? Hindi naman siya under arrest eh. Di ba? So I do not know why he did it that way. I haven't talked to him. Diba? But what I know is that he's not under arrest and hindi pa pinapakita hanggang sa amin ngayon ng NBI. But I do believe the President that he did not send anyone here to enforce that warrant. So ang question ko nga is, why were they here? And pag ikaw ay nakita na at sinigawan, even assuming tama, nakababa yung barel, nagpaputok ka sa taas, warning shot, what do? Don't you show your badge and put up your hands and leave? Bakit siya nagpaputok pabalik? Knowing this is the Senate. So, for me, we really have to know the truth. And by the way, that's why the last statement I told Secretary John Vic and Chief PNP Nartates before they left is that please use all your powers in intelligence, in peacekeeping, etc., to make sure no untoward incident sa impeachment. Nung una nga, parang ang reaction, akala nila I was talking about government. No, sabi ko, I'm asking for your help, your expertise. Tell me what we need to do because nga, this simply cannot happen. If that happens, people are gonna just keep pointing fingers. Sasabihin nung itim, gawa nung puti. Sabi nung puti, gawa nung itim. Sabi nung pula, gawa ng blue. Hindi tayo matatapos dyan. But I believe they're using forensic science the fingerprints, the CCTVs and everything to get there.
Sir, paano nakapasok? Sir,
Paano nakapasok yung armed men?
Well, you're under protection while you're under our custody. Diba? So, for example, yung kay Jun Losada, it was a different situation, but he was still under the protection because nagpaalam siya. Nalilipat kami ng Green Hills. So, I will still insist on his rights. Diba? So, meaning, if he'll be arrested now, I'll go to him and I'll just ask sino nag-aresto, do you have a warrant? And if they say it's a foreign warrant, I will ask them, pwede bang sa korte natin dalhin to, hindi sa Hague? Pwede ba siyang, di ba? So, do that. But, pag nandito sa building, siyempre, I have to look muna ano yung warrant at alam nyo na yung stand ko. So, in that sense, parang siya nag-voluntary umalis sa protective custody same example ko sa inyo kanina, di ba? If the media comes, may naghahabol sa inyo, hindi nyo sure kung police, hindi, wala namang warrant, pero yung tingin nyo wala na yung threat, gusto nyo na umuwi, pwede naman.
Sir, paano nakapasok yung armed men?
I don't, as of this